Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon. Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan and this is the OPPO K1, the newly launched smartphone that comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 chipset and there's Adreno 512 GPU, 4GB of RAM, 64GB storage. In this video, we are going to do two things. Firstly, the benchmark scores and then the gaming review. So for the benchmarks, we already did the test. So these are the tests, the couple of tests that we did. First one is the Antidote Benchmark and it has got 1,28,000 score with quite a good score on the CPU part because that's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 with the 1.95 GHz. It's the underclocked one. There are two variants of the 660. This is the underclocked one. And the next one is the Geekbench score where the single core score is 1441 and the multi-core score is 5433. So this comes with the Android 8.1 Oreo based color OS 5.2, and in this video we'll also be doing the gaming review with the PUBG Mobile game. So before we start, let's first talk about the temperatures right now. So the phone is about 28 degrees on the front and 28.5 degrees on the back of the device, which are pretty normal temperatures here, and we'll be soon starting the game, and we'll check out what are the best possible settings for the graphics as well, and also play the game for about 40 to 45 minutes or even go to about an hour to see whether the phone performs well in all the conditions and whether it's going to give a good battery life as well. Right now the battery percentage is 99%, so we'll be checking out how much battery is being used. So before we start, this is the OPPO game space which would do the graphics acceleration, release the background memory by closing down applications, and there are a couple of other things as well, mostly to give the importance to the game and give all the power to the game itself and not to the other apps when the game is being played. And here's the speaker on the bottom of the phone, and this is where the earphone jack is. We yesterday did the gaming review of the Galaxy M20 where the speakers are located on the towards the top, and that is where the muffling would happen. Here at least there would be a gap usually where when you're using the phone, holding the phone, and so it won't hamper the noise. Let's start with the game, and let's also pump up the audio to the max. Clearly the speakers are much louder than what they were on the Galaxy M20. It was quite a low noise on the Galaxy M20, and that would actually be a bad experience for gamers. But here that's not the case. You see that it's quite loud. I'll anyway first show the graphic settings. It's set to medium. Let me reduce the volume a bit and now show you the settings that are possible. You can go to HD and high. HDR is not possible. So this is the same setting that the Galaxy M20 was also giving you with the Adreno 7904, and smooth can also be taken to high, and these are the basic settings. So now let's start the game quickly. So the ping speed right now is about 20 milliseconds, which is the best internet speed that you get for this game. So there's no issue with the internet connectivity, there's everything good. So we'll be testing out the graphics here. The speakers are actually quite good. You can clearly listen to the sound here. It's not at all muffled. The speaker placement seems apt as well. So far you can notice that there's no lags, the game is being played quite smoothly. My issue is with this gap on the side. Let me once go to the graphics, and there is an option for the notched, or you could go to normal. That isn't changing anything here, and that gap on the side is actually annoying. So this is the notched display, so it says that notched option, but here it seems fine because the gap here is okay because you don't need anything here. On the right, this gap is actually a bit annoying, and it shouldn't be there. It should be stretched towards the corner, but that's not the case here. So far we played the game for about 45 minutes or a bit more than that, and I'd say that only issue right now is with a little lag, not more than that. There are small lags that I've noticed. It's not that it's completely smooth, but for this price range I would say that the Snapdragon 660 has been doing quite well as a chipset, and that is evident here as well. So scoping into this, and everything here seems quite fine. Uh, Compared to this, we did the gaming review of the Samsung Galaxy M20 yesterday. That smoothness wasn't there, which we are seeing here while scoping in, or while targeting on the headshots. So, not just about this game, but in any game, if you want to go into particular details, you would want the GPU to take it quite well, and here that is evidently happening quite well. It's not lagging that bad, and the gameplay has been quite good on this phone, and that's what we expect from the Snapdragon 660. And that's a good thing that Oppo has included that chipset in the mid-range device. So this was about 20. So about 1 hour of game that we played on the smartphone, and after 1 hour, it hasn't heated up much. Firstly, and the battery has gone from 99 to 84%. Let me actually check the total amount of time that the game was played. Power consumption details and PUBG Mobile. So it's 46 minutes that the game was played for. Total the app usage, so about 40 to 45 minutes of gaming, and the battery is down to 84% from 99. So it's about 15% of the battery used for 45 minutes. Not bad again, considering that it's a 3600 mAh battery that we are seeing on this phone. And for my thoughts about the gameplay or the game performance of this smartphone, it's quite a decent one. It's not at all disappointing. The temperature as well is under control. 37.5 on the back. On the front, it's about 38.5. Let me check the other areas. 38.5 towards the top. So that is the temperature here, and it's still quite under control. For the performance, the Snapdragon 660 with the Adreno 512 has been able to do quite well with the gaming, the PUBG Mobile gaming. Obviously, we might have even tried the Asphalt 9, but there's no one who would ask for that these days. This is the game that most of you play and want us to try out and see whether it works well. So this was all about the OPPO K1 smartphone with the Snapdragon 660, the gaming review, the gaming performance check with the PUBG Mobile game, the temperature check, and the battery drain as well. So if you have any other questions about this smartphone, do let me know, and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.